Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I have come back again to take a new lesson for the subject of accounting second paper. That is for class 11 and 12 business studies students. Our topic is going on chapter 5, financial statement of joint stock company. This is the lecture number 4, which is conducted by Mahmoud Hussain, Senior Lecturer, Department of Accounting, English Medium Morning Shift, Rajakutra Model College, Dhaka. Dear boys and girls, I think you are ready to take my new lecture for solving the creative question of financial statement of joint stock company. So now you can open at page number 328 from your accounting learning workbook level 2. I repeat again, open at page number 328, exercise 7. I will solve this one. Dear students, I think you have opened your accounting second paper book. This is the number 7 for creative question. Just I read it. The authorized capital of Student Lakh Company Limited is Taka 8 lakh divided into 80,000 shares of Taka 10 each. The following trial balance and adjustment are as at 31st December 2014. Just I read only account title. Share capital 10% debenture, plant and machinery, leasehold assets for 20 years, furniture and general reserve, 15% investment 1/5/2014, goodwill and share premium, preliminary expenses, opening stock, purchase and sales, return, business discount or trade discount, insurance premium, carries inward, wages and due wages, salary for 10 months, rent, export duty, stationery, interest on debenture, advertisement, interim dividend, bank balance and share transfer fee, bad debt and bad debt provision, apprenticeship allowance and apprenticeship premium, balance of retained earnings, total amount of 12 balance in debit side 14,88,000 and total of credit side of 12 balance 14,88,000. Now adjustment, closing stock value Taka 2,50,000 after valuation of goods stock destroyed by fire Taka 20,000 and insurance claim admitted Taka 15,000 and included stationery Taka 5,000 in closing stock. Adjustment number 2, installation of new machinery included in wages Taka 20,000. 3, goods distributed to customer at free of cost Taka 20,000 and 1/4 of the advertisement is to be written off. Number 4, undelivered goods included in closing stock Taka 2,000. Now from this trial balance and adjustment you have to require requirement A, determine the net amount of closing stock. Requirement B, determine the amount of cost of goods sold. Requirement C, determine the amount of operating profit or loss and net profit or loss. Dear learners, now you can take your accounting copy for solving this creative question. This is exercise number 7, requirement A and B, C. So at first you have to draw 3 formats for 3 requirements. Requirement A, determine the net amount of closing stock. Now we can go to the next slide for solving the first one of requirement. Okay, you can see in the slide. This is the first requirement. The amount of net closing stock is determined below. Only 3 columns are available. Particulars, amount taka detail, amount taka total. So closing stock, how to determine the net amount? Closing stock is available in adjustment. So all kind of other adjustment to be taken from adjustment. Okay, dear students, you can see in the adjustment. First one, closing stock valued of taka 2,50,000 and after valuation of stock destroyed by fire taka 20,000. So at first you have to write closing stock amount taka 2,50,000 in first column or detail column. Then you have to deduct the amount of goods destroyed taka 20,000 from the 2,50,000. This is the first adjustment for closing stock valuation. But in this adjustment, another one is available. Included stationery taka 5,000 in closing stock. So this is amount of unused stationery which included in closing stock. So you have to deduct the amount of unused stationery from the closing stock in this way. Another adjustment available for closing stock, adjustment number 4, undelivered goods included in stock. This adjustment also be deducted from the closing stock amount, that is taka 2,000. So at this moment the net amount of closing stock is taka 2,23,000 in outer column to be shown. So this is the result for net closing stock amount is taka 2,23,000. Dear learners, I think you have written in your copy the requirement A, the amount of net closing stock. Now you can go to the requirement B. This is the amount of cost of goods sold. This item is available in all time from SSC level and financial statement and accounting first paper also. So we can go to the next slide for determining amount of cost of goods sold. The amount of cost of goods sold is determined below using statement. Dear students, you know totally 4 heads are available in determining of cost of goods sold. First head, opening stock, add net purchase, add direct expenses, less closing stock. So at first you have to write for determining cost of goods sold opening stock taka 45,000 from trial balance. Add net purchase. How to find out the net purchase amount? At first you have to write the amount of purchase from trial balance 1,91,000 and you can deduct from purchase amount at first return credit item 4,000, that is the purchase return to be deducted from the purchase amount. Another one is available in trial balance business discount in credit, that is the purchase discount amount. Purchase discount amount to be deducted from the purchase amount. And then you can go to the adjustment. Goods destroyed, goods lost, and goods decreased, then purchase amount to be decreased. At this table you can deduct it from the purchase amount taka 20,000, goods destroyed. Another one, adjust number 3, goods distributed to customer at free of cost taka 20,000. Goods distribution, goods destroyed, goods lost, and goods stolen. These items are always to be deducted from the purchase amount. So you can deduct it from the purchase amount taka 20,000. At this moment you can find out the amount of net purchase 1,45,000 in middle column. And then you can go to the third stage of cost of goods sold, add direct expenses. Totally 2 direct expenses are available in this creative question. First one, carries inward from trial balance 6,500, which is to be written in middle column directly. Another one, wages taka 14,000 from trial balance, but an adjustment is available for wages. Installation of new machinery taka 22,000 included in wages. This is not 20,000, this is an amount of 2,000. So installation money is to be deducted from the wages amount. In first column, 14,000 minus 2,000, that is the amount of net cost of goods and net wages, amount 12,000 in middle column. Now you can add totally 4 items, 45,000, 1,45,000, 6,500 and 12,000. So total amount of these items 2,08,500. Now you can deduct the amount of net closing stock 2,23,000, which from taken requirement A 2,23,000. Now you can deduct it and got the amount of 14,500 decrease item. This is negative item. So cost of goods sold amount taka 14,500 negative figure. This is the result for this math. Cost of goods sold taka 14,500 is negative figure. Okay, dear students, now you can go to the requirement C for determining the amount of operating profit or loss and net profit or loss. That is, you have to prepare an income statement, that is the statement of comprehensive income in full length from net sales to net profit after tax. Just you can draw a format for 2 pages for the requirement C, that is the income statement. Okay, I think you're ready to write the solution of requirement C. Okay, the amount of operating profit and net profit or loss of this delta company determined by using a statement of comprehensive income. Total amount, column 3, another one, particulars column, totally 4 columns to be available. Okay, now you can start the income statement. Which item is the first item of income statement? Do you know? I think you know. Sales 3,75,000 from trial balance, and then return amount, there is the debit return, sales return. The sales return to be deducted from the sales amount. Another one in trial balance, business discount in debit side taka 5,000. This discount is available for sale discount. It will be deducted from the sales amount. At this moment, you got the amount of net sales taka 3,65,000 in outer column. This is the first stage. And then second stage, less cost of goods sold for finding out the gross profit or loss. So you have to deduct the amount of cost of goods sold from net sales. Cost of goods sold already solved in requirement B. So from B, 14,500 in negative figure. So 3,65,000 minus 14,500 in negative. The two amounts are to be added at this level for negative figuring. Now gross profit is taka 3,79,500. First result of income statement, gross profit 3,79,500. Then next stage for operating expenses. Operating expenses always to be deducted from the gross profit for finding out the operating profit. So operating expenses are available in trial balance and adjustment. Much more items for operating expenses in this math. First one, lease assets written up. Lease assets, one kind of fixed asset, but in trial balance, lease assets for 20 years. This clause is to be written off. 1 lakh, 2 lakh divided by 20 is equal to taka 10,000 for lease asset written up. Another one in trial balance, insurance premium taka 3,000. salary taka 50,000 but 10 months, so 2 months is due. Salary 10 months for taka 50,000, so 2 months due is for taka 10,000. We know that always due amount to be added with its respective items, so 50 plus 10 is equal to taka 60,000 in outer middle column. Rent in debit side, it is indicated as operating expenses, 24,000 in middle column. Export duty, it's one kind of direct indirect operating expenses, so you have to write it in operating expenses, 35,000. Stationery taka 17,000 in trial balance, but in adjustment unused stationery taka 5,000, it will be deducted from the stationery amounts, so you can get the amount 12,000 for net stationery. Another one, advertisement in trial balance taka 80,000, but in adjustment, two adjustment are available for advertisement. Goods distributed to customer at free of cost, this amount paid for publicity, so publicity is for advertisement. At this moment you have to be added goods distribution amount with advertisement, so 80,000 plus 20,000 is equal to taka 1 lakh. And then another one adjustment, 1/4 of the advertisement to be written off. 1/4 advertisement to be written off, that is 3/4 of the advertisement to be deferred. So you can deduct the amount of deferred 3/4 of 1 lakh, that is 75,000 to be deducted from the total 1 lakh. You can get taka 25,000 in middle column for advertising expenses. Dear students, I think you are writing in your copy properly and listening very carefully. Now you can go to the next page for remaining items of income statement. Another item, bad debt in trial balance taka 2,000 and bad debt provision in trial balance taka 3,500. So when in trial balance bad debt and bad debt provision available, then it is treated as old bad debt and old bad debt provision. So all bad debt less all bad debt provision, that is the amount of negative figure 1,500 in middle column. Now you can add to total operating expenses. At this moment total operating expenses in outer column 1,67,500. Total amount of operating expenses 1,67,500. This amount is to be deducted from the gross profit, that is 3,79,500. Now after deducting this amount, you have to get the operating profit 2,12,000 in outer column, 2,12,000 operating profit. So another stage are available, add other incomes, there is the non-operating income. In this creative question, 3 other incomes are available. First one, interest on investment. Investment, that is one kind of fixed long-term investment, but 15%, this amount to be charged for 1/5, that is the 8 months interest to be taken for other income. So 1 lakh into 15% into 8/12, that is taka 10,000 in middle column. Share transfer fee, this is the new item. It is the amount of other income 16,000 in middle column. Another item, apprenticeship premium in credit side 43,500, it is also an other income. Total of other incomes is taka 69,500. This amount to be added with 2,12,000 and you can get 2,81,500. Now you have to deduct the amount of other expenses from this amount, that is 2,81,500. So other expenses available in this math 3 items: interest on debenture, apprenticeship allowance, and goods destroyed. But interest on debenture in the trial balance only taka 5,000. But when 10% debenture interest charged on 2 lakh, then total amount is got taka 20,000. So remaining amount of 15,000 is due for interest on debenture. 5,000 plus 15,000 is equal to taka 20,000 to be shown in middle column for interest on debenture in this math as other expenses. Apprenticeship allowance in trial balance is available 63,000. This amount be taken in middle column. Another one, goods destroyed from adjustment number 1. Any kind of lost or abnormal loss or stolen miscreants is to be treated as other expenses. So goods destroyed taka 20,000, but insurance claim admitted taka 15,000 for this loss. So actual loss is taka 5,000. How to write it? In this way you have to write goods destroyed taka 20,000 less insurance claim admitted taka 15,000. This is the amount of taka 5,000 in middle column. Total amount of other expenses is taka 70,000. Now taka 70,000 to be deducted from the amount of 2,81,500, and you can get taka 2,11,500. This is the amount of net profit before tax. You know, in this level, that is for accounting second paper, financial statement of company, net profit before tax, and then you can deduct the amount of new income tax reserve, that is from adjustment. But in this creative question, no new income tax reserve is available, so zero amount, and you can get the amount of net profit after tax taka 2,11,500. So this is the solution for requirement C. This is the very big solution in full length of income statement. I have solved, dear students. This is the very important math for you for any exam. You have to give the 2 answers from this chapter. So all instruction and space you have to follow very attentively. Because all lesson or all lectures are for only my dear students. So in several times you have to solve this type of math, that is financial statement of joint stock company, in your home. Now turn to give the new assignment. Open at page number 331. Today's home assignment number is exercise 10 from page 331. Dear students, I hope you are solving the all home assignment and current assignment which is delivered by me in front of you. Dear students, much and more time you have to solve the all creative question for your betterment of future, for your betterment of accounting second paper. So follow my instruction and space very attentively. Thanks for all being today. Allah Hafiz.